Peace. What it is? This book right here, going to the history of fakery and how certain people concocted a certain history to make themselves seem antiquatal. That ain't a word. Anyway, I want to go straight to one point. Damn, I turned right to it. Check it out. Presentations of the past rise peculiar intractable conundrums of authentic. As you can see, this book is very wordy. Every relic displays the museum is a fake and that it has been wrenched out of its original context, riddled with the inconsistency of compelling yet conflicting preconceptions, the golden glow of nostalgia, the soldier's squalor of savagery, the olden times are potentially fraudulent. Is that object real? Is a quarry often heard at historical sites? Are you really even Are you really a weaver? Is this building real? Are you actually doing that work? Doubt becomes an epidemic at Plymouth Plantation, Massachusetts, where impersonators at the reconstructed Pilgrim settlement must profess innocence of anything post 1627. A visitor who sought permission to photograph found himself explaining what a camera was and how it worked. He forgot he was talking to a 20th century actor. Check it out. Okay, this is what I read it for. Listen. As television presenter of Alex Haley's ludicrously anachronistic roots. There you have it. Some of it true, some of it fiction, but all of it true in the true meaning of the word. Y'all don't find it interesting that he goes straight to roots? This is what? Forging the past. And he goes to roots. Look up that word, anachronistic. It means out of place. Alright, this book go hard. Soft hide. After mine, hold on, did their best. Alright, check it out. Faking in European Renaissance, 18th century. We talking 1700s. Okay, hold on. Faking of art of antiquities occurs only in cultures in which old objects and objects associated with the famous individual can command high prices. This is relatively unusual phenomenon. In most cultures and in most times, there has been no special premium in old things. Even the most venerated images have been repaired and replaced as necessary, while outstanding artistry and craftsmanship has been appreciated more for its own sake than for any glamour attached to the name of the person responsible for it. Faking is not, however, found only in modern Western culture. There is a strong demand for Greek sculptures of the Golden Age, in which Imperial Rome and some of the surviving Roman copies of such sculptures started as life as fakes, perhaps attributed to the great artists like whatever his name is. Others were simply admiring copies, and it was difficult and not impossible to know which are which. In China and Japan, as we have seen, the development of market of ancient bronze and jade paintings led to the manufacture of fakes. But indefinitely, the greatest explosion of collection mania occurred in Europe in the 19th century. Check it out. Hold on. The aim of this chapter is to look at the roots of that amazing outburst, or whether the material evidence for its origins provided by the survival of fakes in the three main areas: the cult of the artist, the desire to possess exemplary relics of ancient world both emerged in Renaissance and continue unabated thereafter. However, in the 18th century, new fascism arose for old things because they were old. I'm gonna tell you why. Not necessarily beautiful, not even necessarily connected with famous historical figures. They were to be acquired and cared for and lived with because they were from spoken past. Because Europeans have no history. So they created one. Yeah, so it's on me. Fake. I count three for the whole team. Fake. And now we at the top. And I ain't never coming down. Word. Fake. Fake. So when you see these European old Greek statues, fake. Fake. Oh, this is their favorite. Watch this. Hold on. 144. The something towity. That's this right here. See? 144. 144. Interesting enough that it's 144, huh? Check it out. I was on to say. Jenkins assured Townsend that in the form of antiquity, Diabolicus, whatever, was compared to the famous version of the Om Messio family, which had been discovered 10 years before in an Anterium Caro Phi, whatever, has since identified as a copy of the famous statue of the Greek sculpture Myron. That's more, people. Myron, M-R. O-un is a suffix. Check it out. Although the head statue had been broken off, Jenkins claimed that it had been discovered lying beside the torso on the site. The head of your statue was not only found with it, but I believe you would see its price is the same, blah, blah, blah. There was never da. There's the slightest doubt of its authenticity, right? Check it out. He remained worried. Blah, blah, force, like, had simply improved Myron's defective pose. Soon after the head of his torso, well, was it, fuck it. Such that a modern head base. It seems clear that the head was not original to the torso. So they changed the face. You get it? Because that face isn't in history. That's why, man. So they put that on the original body of Myron. Which Myron is more. Fake. Oh, I did. Hold on. It was long period famous wild abuse of Julius Caesar. Fake. Probably made in Rome in the 1800s. Fake, nigga. No history. Hey, the pin. I cop threes for the whole thing. Hold on, I ain't through. Hold on. The next chapter go in. The 19th century, the Great Eight. This is 1800s. Fundamental shift of relationship with Western culture to the past. Just as the horror off a wilderness, untamed region like the lake district, blah, 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 so the term dark surrounded, vegan antiquity gradually, blah, blah, blah. I read Horace Walpole and his circles had discovered the romance of the past. Look up Horace Greeley. I believe that's the same person. I learned of this book from a brother named Hakim Bey. He gave a lecture. It's called What They Don't Teach You in History Class. Go watch that. Okay, bam. Anyway, post-classical European culture itself became exhausted. Scholars search for new areas of antiquity, value the relics of the Etruscans. You should know Etruscans is Moors, black folks, and Sumerians, Martins, and Athens, Rome, blah blah blah. This is what I really wanted to point at. Where is it? Where is it? Into it. Fake. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. America was quarried for relics of the Aztec and the Mayan. Eventually, listen. Hold on. Sunshine. I can't tell a lie. Listen. Eventually, the material culture of every people on Earth. That's what they're talking about. Cause see, early India, they're talking about Athens, Rome. America was them. Okay, every people from the Inuit, meaning Aboriginals who never left, to the Moriti. I can't say it right. You get it? Because it's only one true people. It's the ones who never left, and it's the ones who traveled. All black folks. So this would be your Canaanite, and this would be your Hebrew. Okay? This would be your African, this would be your African American, if you will. So, begin to acquire its own following of scholars and dealers and collectors. Picture a young rich girl taking me serious. Fake. These days fake. These days 62. Got me ducking on them. Almost got my head. Look at that. All this shit fake. Y'all have no history. No offense. It's just facts. Okay? This is one of your people purporting live on this. I ain't write this goddamn book. Edited by Mark Jones. Fake. And let me show you how real this shit is. Watch this. I bought this book offline. Watch this. Look at the page number 25. Look at the next page, 75. I'm not making that shit up. Look, 23, 24, 25. Right? And look, I turn the page, 75. You see that? Alright, watch this. See, I ain't fucking yet. Look, 29. Look. 79. Look at that. 33, well, 83, 37, 87. Look, they took out the first chapter of this book because they didn't want me to get it. Because I'd have gave it to y'all. And look what they going into, hold on. I've been getting into my old coach. What is fake? Original Marion Child? Hell no. Fake. See, that's the first thing they going in on. 7. I never sold crack when crack rapping was working. The Madonna. So well accepted art collector established masterpiece, blah blah blah. Fake. Fake, 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 fake. And look, they cut that out, watch this. Bam, 79. I want you to know about that. So, that's their history. European people. Peace.